Hi, welcome. This is the first day of this cross stitch diary episode. Today is Tuesday, February 13th. It's 11 a.m. and I just finished recording our knitting crochet podcast episode with my daughter-in-law. So I thought I'd get on here and say hello because when I ended the last cross stitch diary on Saturday, the 10th of February, I haven't cross stitched since then. So I don't know. It just got busy and I haven't had a chance, but I am going to cross stitch today. And I think I left off on that cross stitch diary that I was going to continue to work on the Spring Garden Fairy by Joan Elliott that I started for my daughter. And this is where I am. I am stitching this on a Charles Craft 28 count fabric that I Rit dyed myself, and I am using all Kato threads that I ordered from Amazon in a large pack. It was like 400 colors for like $35, and all their numbers correspond with the DMC numbers, and I had all of the colors in that pack, so I decided to use those. And after looking on Amazon, I realized there's like a whole bunch of other similar thread packs with different names and they all correspond with DMC numbers. So I'm all wondering if they're all the same, you know, threads. Like, are they manufactured at the same place and then other people just sell them? I don't know. But anyway, that's what I'm wondering. But I also had an order come in. I made a small order with 123 Stitch for the beads and the Krynic that I needed for Spring Garden Fairy, and they arrived. So I purchased the two Krynic colors that I needed. They're not both number 4, and this is 3228, and this is 1223. So, and then I needed 3 beads, Mill Hill beads. And I don't know if you can even see those. But so I've got those for that. And I also picked up some Cosmo floss because I think I was watching a floss tube and somebody said that they liked the coverage that they got with the white and black of the Cosmo. And I thought I'd just try them out because I've never stitched with them before. So I ordered those. I ordered, the black is 600, and then I've got 2500 white and 100 white, I guess are the numbers. I don't know. I don't really know anything about Cosmo floss. But anyway, so I just wanted to pop in and say hey and get this cross stitch diary started. So check in later. Hello, today is March 3rd, 2024, and I am finally here with a cross stitching update. So I've been stitching, but I haven't been recording anything. I've been taking pictures as well because I have to post them in the Whip Warriors Great Aussie Road Trip group to meet my road tripping requirements, but I just have not picked up my camera to record. Life has been busy and throwing us curveballs, and it was just all I could do to sit down and stitch. I just didn't feel like picking up my phone. We've had illness in the house. My 20-year-old cat passed away, and that kind of, I mean, we knew it was coming. He was 20 years old, but it kind of caught us off guard. We went to a family wedding and just, regular everyday life. So, but I'm here to update you on everything, and I've written down my statistics. So I hope that you can forgive me for not doing my regular updates. And here we go. So I left off talking about the spring garden fairy. And I stitched some more on her. She is out of the Cross Stitch and Needlework March 2014 magazine. And here is my progress. So I stitched her legs. And I managed to stitch a total of 512 stitches. And then I moved on to Dear Daughter by Blackbird Designs to finish up all of my shopping and some of my traveling sightseeing stitches. So I made great progress on this project. I'll go ahead, excuse me, and pop in a picture of my starting point, and maybe I'll do a little montage of all of the steps that I did along the way. But here is what I've completed. I managed to stitch a total of 2,105 stitches. There it is. And I think it's looking fantastic. I am stitching this on a 32 count Fairy Forest linen by Forbidden Fiber Co. And I am using mostly DMC. I did make a change with this green right here. I can't remember off the top of my head what I switched it to. It's the what's called for in the pattern. So it'll definitely be noted below. Here, let me open the pattern. Here, dried thyme. I pulled it from one of my other projects, and I just thought it would look better than the DMC color. And I did not tell you about this fabric that I'm using for Garden Fairy. It is a 28 count Charles Craft that I had purchased from Amazon and dyed myself. I think it was labeled as an even weave linen. No. I think the description did say something about even weave and linen. It is a Monaco, whatever that is. All right, so like I said, there is the progress that I've made on Dear Daughter by Blackbird Designs. And that finished leg 1 of the Great Road Trip. And I moved on to leg 2. And I picked up Barbara Anna Designs Blue Dreams. I added a total of 156 stitches to this project for my first travel area. And hopefully I stuck a picture in of what it looked like when I started. But here is my progress now. And that orange hates the camera. So, but mainly I stitched this right here and then put some stripes into this fish that's going here and the tail of the fish right here. On the prompt, it said that we could subtract 50% of the required stitches if we stitched on a design that had fish. And so this design does have fish. You can see them there. And so I got to subtract 100, not 150. Yes, 150 stitches, because I think I was supposed to stitch 300, but because I stitched a project that had fish, I only had to stitch 150, which was great because while this project didn't get as much love, it keeps me in the game because I had fallen behind. So, and then we had a pop-up event for the Great Aussie Road Trip, and I decided on a new start. I had said before that I was going to start a dimensions kit, and it was a different kit. But I was looking through the dimensions kits that I had in my kitted box, and I decided that I wanted to start this one instead. I think I talked about this when I got it. It reminds me of the bedroom, the upstairs bedroom in my grandmother's house, with those 70s lime green, bright lemon yellow, and bright tangerine orange. Um, and I just love owls. So I did go ahead and start this for the snowfield pop-up event. I am using the the floss that came in the kit and the 14 count ivory Ada. And this is my progress. I was able to complete the skiing snowfields pop-up with 400 stitches. So that's a great start on this piece, and I'm thoroughly enjoying stitching on it. So I might continue to stitch on this one for a while, but who knows? You know, I stitch what I want and just count my stitches. And so there's that. I did make a purchase that I wanted to talk about, so let me grab that. Before I talk about my purchase, I realized that I didn't talk about the fabric that I'm using for Blue Dreams. It is a 32 count linen in the color Orange Candy by To Dye For Fabrics, and she is not dyeing this year, so her shop is not open on Etsy. All right, let me grab my purchase. All right, I purchased this book by Doreen Jones called Let's Travel, Landscape Motifs in Cross Stitch. And here is the back. I ordered it from Amazon and received it very quickly. And I could see stitching quite a few of these landscapes in the book. Not yet though, but you know, one day. So I'll just show you some of the designs in the beginning here. They are very pretty, mainly full coverage or mostly full coverage, full-ish coverage. And here are just, you know, the designs, so pretty. Flip again. I love this one right here with the windmill. And then this one down here with the pinks and purples in the field. And that orange one right there with the deer. I love them all, actually. I think they're all really pretty. And some of them have, you know, back stitch, which gives them, you know, that look, that dimension that back stitch gives. But then, you know, some of them are like blocky and more modern looking. I just think they're all really pretty. Here is, I believe, the last page of the designs. So pretty. Look at that one with the tractor in the barn. I love it. And the mountain with the van. They're just all so pretty. But yeah, I am very pleased with this book. But it's going to go on my bookshelf for a while before I start anything. All right, so I will continue with the cross stitch diaries now that I'm caught up. I hope to do a better job keeping track. I really, for myself, I love to keep track of this diary. I'm really having a fun time with the Great Aussie Road Trip in the Whip Warriors Facebook group. Like truly, I couldn't be happier with it. And all the work that the moderators put into it amazes me. And it's not for everyone. There have been some people who have been very vocal about their displeasure with it. But that's okay. Not everything is for everyone. So, but I am enjoying it. And the Whip Warriors is currently a closed group on Facebook. They will open again in November for a few weeks, and then they'll close it down again. And I understand why. You know, the way that they work their the group, you know, it would need, you couldn't constantly bring in new people. There would just be too much information to explain repetitively. But I'm really enjoying it, and the whole process. So I hope those of you that watch my cross stitch diaries have had a wonderful couple of weeks. I hope that you have a fantastic March, and hopefully I'll be back with a proper update in 2 weeks. All right, bye.